To the field of play for the recurve women gold medal match.
Well, this is it. One more to go in the recurve women's individual event. Let's go down to the shooting line to meet the contenders.
Representing the United States of America, Casey Kaufhold. The line for this matchup is
Well, here we go. Lisa Barbelin of France with the whole crowd behind her, as you can hear. Casey Kaufhold, she's used to this. She's not going to be fazed by this at all. The athlete from the USA. And these two have met before, just once in Medellin, stage 4 last season. And it was in the 1/16th round that Kaufhold won 7-3. On home soil, though, of her opponent, adds a little bit more to this one.
Good focus. Good finish, straight to the target. Trusted. Height is perfect.
Yeah, both these archers had a very high scoring semi-final match with mostly higher ends than 28. Although if you just look at the averages, Casey had a slightly higher average than Lisa Barbelin. So we'll see if the home crowd makes a difference in this match.
Good finish, straight to the target. Nice and smooth.
Well, you can see that the wind has picked up just a little bit, well, from Casey Kaufhold's hair mainly, but a couple of 8s. Good grouping.
Yeah, and I think Casey has shown that if she gets her sight dialed in and if she gets her shooting dialed in, well, she can even shoot a 30 to clinch a match. So I think we can expect that she's going to fight back in the next sets. I say that, but Lisa first has to shoot a 7 or better to clinch this match, but that would be typically a pretty easy job. Yeah.
No problem at all. Lisa Barbelin going 2-0 up. The grouping of those first 2 arrows from Casey Kaufhold, and then the third arrow going just a little bit further to the left than she would have wanted, is an indication she looks pretty confident now.
Yeah, and I think well, with Chris Webster as a coach in the coaching box, he seems to be really good at calming down his athletes and just saying exactly what they need to hear between the shooting, during the shooting, and getting them back on track. So, well, this will be an interesting situation to see if he can do that here too.
There's going to be some hoarse voices amongst this predominantly French crowd, really very vocal in supporting Lisa Barbelin. For her in particular, out of the lineup in the final 4s here, she's getting a real taste of what it might be like 340 days exactly from today when the archery starts at the greatest show on earth, Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Kaufhold starts set number 2. Has she found the middle? Yes, she has.
Well, historically speaking, if we look at France as a nation at the Olympics, obviously we have J.C. Valadon getting the silver medal in 2016 in the Rio Olympics, but also obviously Sebastian Vloet, Olympic champion of 1992 in Barcelona. So with the automatic qualification, I should say, of the fringe teams into the Olympics, I think they have a very good chance at getting some success here.
So left low 9 for Barbelin.
Finish straight to the target. Nice and smooth. Trust it. Nice and smooth.
The first real indication here that there's some wind on the venue. I think it's starting to pick up maybe, and I think the sun is also not as bright right now as it was before, so maybe the weather is kind of changing a little bit.
Right, 27 from the pair of them, but look at that 8 with the star against it for Kaufhold. I think this has a chance potentially of being marked up to a 9, and she looks on. She looks pretty confident. I think that she thinks that one is going to get marked up to a 9. Chef, how's your eagle eye?
I thought it had a good shot as well, but well, obviously the target judge will see much better than we will.
Even with your new glasses?
Even with my new glasses.
Chef sporting a pair of bins for the first time in the commentary position this weekend.
I'm hoping to see more details of the shooting now, but so far it's been pretty similar. Interesting to me just now when we were talking about my glasses is that Casey was getting her arrows back from the agent, and one of the arrows was turned upside down, which would indicate that it was either something on the arrow was broken, or that was the arrow that was furthest out of the target, or furthest out from the center. Sometimes agents will do that because they don't know if the shot was good or if it was maybe something with the arrow that was wrong. So they'll give it to the runner upside down so that the archer on the shooting line can then assess if there's something wrong with the arrow.
Well, just to update you, as you can see, the scores are 2 set points each because Kaufhold's arrow was marked up.
Lisa's been shooting a pretty good couple of arrows, a good, well, 7 arrows here, but has only hit the 10 once, so not really any high scores just yet. And I think what's annoying for her here is that, or frustrating maybe, she had been shooting everything on the left, probably adjusted her sight a couple times until now her arrows are hitting on the right side. So that gave Casey the opportunity to get the third set by putting it out of reach with a 29.
Well, finishing with a strong 10, found the middle of the target again. A match that certainly looks like it could be turned around for Lisa Barbelin, but you've got to give it to Casey Kaufhold. After 8-8-9 in the first set, she's really put down the hammer and taken the wind out of the sails of the host nation athlete, and now leads 4-2 the American.
Yeah, we have in our score system, we have one arrow that needs some closer inspection, but it kind of looks like it's on the line from where we're sitting.
It's that arrow there at the bottom of the 10 ring. Well, that arrow going in Kaufhold's favour again in set number 3 to go 4-2 up. So Lisa Barbelin of France, with the crowd behind her, will start set number 4.
It's not bad. It's very close to the 10, but it's right outside of it.
Good finish, straight to the target.
Kaufhold arrow going for a measure. Barbelin has a chance here.
Nice and smooth. Good focus. Good finish. Straight to the target. Shot 9.
That should be that. Even if that 8 is marked up to a 9, 28 is the maximum Kaufhold can score.
Straight to the target. Trust it. Yep.
And she does indeed hit the 10. But this is a great match for the gold medal here in Paris. It's got absolutely everything.
Yeah, it's got, well, 2 left-handed archers battling it out for gold. What is cool to see here is that we get a lot of like momentum changes where it's going back and forth. And right now you would say the momentum is with Lisa Barbelin for getting back into this match, forcing the match into a tie, going into the last set. But then we have also seen that Casey knows how to get back into a match, knows how to, flip that switch. So I think this is going to be an interesting last set, especially since Lisa now has found the middle.
Great battle, and one with these athletes both so young, could be on the cards many times again in the future, perhaps even the Olympic final next year. Boy, oh boy, what an experience to win here in particular in the individual competitions at this Olympic test event. In the shadow of Hôpital des Invalides in the background there, and with the fantastic Eiffel Tower envisioned for the athletes as well.
Good focus.
5th and final regulation set. Kaufhold to shoot first.
Yep, there you go. Give me another one.
Just.
It feels like a bit of a battle of wills here. Looking at both these archers, you could see how much they want it and how much they're going for it. But you have to say the more consistent archer so far in this match has been Lisa Barbelin. Even though her scoring hasn't been astronomically high, she hasn't shot anything outside of the goal just yet.
Chef, you always seem to do it. Now, a chance for Kaufhold to do this. She needs a 10 to put it out of reach. Just a little bit of movement, she puts it into the 10, and Kaufhold has done it, and you can see what it means to her. Difficult arrow for Barbelin. She'll want to put it in the 10 to finish in style. Puts it into the 9. A tricky one for her, but you can see that a warm congratulations from Barbelin for Casey Kaufhold, who's taken gold here in Paris. And what a match it was.
Yeah, it was a lot of back and forth here. It was like we often talk about momentum changes, but this was the momentum was going everywhere.
Yeah, it was all over the shop. Casey Kaufhold confirmed then as the winner, the #1 in Paris, and with the stage win, books her place at the Hyundai Archery World Cup Finals. We couldn't hear this lot very much due to the huge amount of support from the home crowd for Barbelin, but they did their job, as did Casey Kaufhold, who goes to Mexico in a few weeks' time. A good cheer from Barbelin, a good result here in Paris, a great experience as well on the stage and a range where she'll be hoping to shoot at the next Olympic Games.